Hey ladies, I have another beware video and I think I might create a beware of playlist because there are so many different archetypes of people who we need to be aware of, especially as beautiful women. So today I want to discuss why it's important to be aware of people who feel you don't deserve what you have. Believe it or not, there is one person, maybe even two or three, who are in your life currently who feel in their heart of hearts that you do not deserve to have what you have. They feel you don't deserve that job, that career, that business, that man, okay? That car, that peace, that happiness, that fashion sense, that spirit, that energy. They don't believe you deserve to have things that come naturally to you or things that you earned. And when you're dealing with people like that, you are dealing with very dangerous people. See, these are people who have failed to realize the potential and power within themselves. So they're sitting around counting the blessings of others, hoping that one day other people will fall to their demise and they can then pick up the pieces that they fell from and run off with them and try to better their lives with it. And people like that are very dangerous because they only come around you to observe your downfall. You see, they come around because they want to destroy everything that you've built up. Let's say, for example, you've got it out the mud. You come from humble beginnings, you've struggled, maybe you don't have the best family life, maybe you don't have the best siblings in the world. You've had a lot of ups and downs, trials and tribulations, lots of tests in life, you've lost, you've won. If you have been able to come out of all of the trauma you've experienced and still shine and glow and beam light, you're going to attract people who don't know how to get that for themselves. They don't know how to stand up after being knocked down. They don't know how to let their light shine authentically. So they're going to be attracted to you naturally, but they're going to be hating you at the same time, hoping and preying on your downfall. And they're only around you because something within them feels like you're too good to be true. You don't deserve to be that happy, to be glowing, to be successful. You don't deserve to have people who love you and care about you. I can't tell you how many times I've had friends like this. My own mother, who's narcissistic and sociopathic, has the same vitriol towards me, where it's like she wants to tear down who I am innately and take away who I am innately because she never gave herself that grace. And so she sees it in me and saw it in me as a child and wanted to stomp it out of me. She didn't think I deserved to have a light that shined. She didn't think I deserved to have people who would come up to her and say, wow, your daughter's so beautiful. Look at her hair. Look at her this. Look at her that. She didn't think I deserved to have that type of praise. And so what she would do is behind closed doors, she would break down my self-esteem, break down my sense of self, break down my willpower. Things that mothers should be building their daughters up with, it was being teared out of me before it could even materialize. But my point is, there are people in your life, whether you chose them to be there or not, who don't feel like you deserve to have what you have. And once you get that inkling, it is time to pivot. Especially if you are grown and live by yourself and you are navigating life as an adult, you do not owe anyone your presence or access, so you should be willing to get up and leave whenever you feel like it. When you feel like someone is treating you like you don't deserve to have that man in your life who treats you well, like they come around and start making snide remarks, making suggestive remarks about how all men cheat or all men ain't shit, or try to tell you that, you should keep your options open, just trying to deter you off of your path if you're in a loving, healthy relationship. Please understand that these people don't want you to be happy in a relationship, and they low-key don't feel like you deserve that man. They feel like they deserve your man. And people like that, again, are dangerous because they don't know what it took for you and that man to get to where you are. They don't know the months and years of you guys bonding, coming together under God. They don't know the foundation you built with that person, the things you have in common, the way he feels about you. Like, they just think, okay, if he can love her like that, he can love me like that. And that's why you'll find a lot of your friends will try to go and deal with your exes, or even if they're bold enough, try to get at your man because they think they deserve what you have because they're jealous of you and they think that they can do you better than you. And that's the sick thing about these types of people. Why do you think you can do me better than me? You're looking at the original prototype. Like, it doesn't get any more original and organic than this. So why do you think that you, a carbon copy, would be able to compete with me? Same thing with career and business. If you launch a business or start some type of career that allows you to make a lot of money, maybe you're supplying a service to people, maybe you are doing impactful work in the community, whatever your thing is, you may have people around you who will try to compete with you and run and try to do the same things you're doing. And it's because they don't think you deserve that. They look at you and say, you don't deserve to have that level of success. Look at how many times you've fallen on your face. Look at how many times you've been disappointed. Look at how many times you've had people walk out of your life. You don't deserve to still be standing. You don't deserve to have all these things after all those bad things happen to you. Let's really clock the tea. They think because you have stumbled and fallen over and over again, but got up 10 times better and 10 times stronger, that you should not even still be here. Like, they feel like, how dare you still be standing? How dare you still have the power and the wherewithal to push through and push forward in life? And so, ladies, this is what I will leave you with. There's no changing or working with people who think like this. You know, if you have a family member who, for whatever reason, can't respect you in your relationship, they don't think you deserve that relationship, which is why they don't respect it. If you have a friend who tries to compete with you or tries to sabotage your business, it's because she feels like she deserves what you have and you don't. She's made it up in her mind that she can do you better than you. A lot of these people just want what you have, and when they realize they can't have it, that's when they become violent and become more malignant with their attacks on your life. And so you always have to keep your head on a swivel, ladies. You cannot let up, especially in this day and age when people are getting desperate. Times are hard. You know what I'm saying? We know what's going on in the world right now. It's very ugly. People are dying for attention and dying for a chance to take something from someone or to step on someone to get ahead. You know, people are like crabs in a barrel right now. And so you need to hold your blessings close to your chest, hold your cards close to your chest, and move silently in this season, because it is not going to be beneficial for you to share your blessings with people or to share your good news with people when they don't believe you even deserve to have what you have. They don't think you even deserve it. So what good comes to you from you sharing that information with them? Absolutely nothing. If anything, it puts you in harm's way, because people are going to be more vicious with how they come after your blessings, your success, your fruits, because they feel like they deserve it, even though you've done all the work, even though you've earned your spot, you've earned a healthy relationship, you've earned the things you have, you've earned the success, you've earned the peace, you've earned the joy, you've earned the inner bliss. They, for whatever reason, still will feel like you don't deserve it, because they maybe saw you growing up having less. Maybe they grew up with you and saw you from humble beginnings, and now you're in a different place and they feel like you don't deserve to have it, whatever the case may be. So ladies, drop down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Have you ever dealt with someone who treated you like you don't deserve to have what you have? Drop down in the comment section and let me know your thoughts below. I'll also be leaving my email in the description box so you can share your stories with me there as well. Have a lovely day, ladies.